Oh. Or no one. Oh, I can't see it.
There's some creative packing for moving things. Don't you know?
The truck Prius. Yeah. Telling you. And the tennis shoe factor. Our goal is to finish the outside of the trailer, as you know, before we leave. I'm sure we'll be here for at least another month. At any rate, picked up these 1x4s. They were primed. They're MDFs. They're manufactured. But they should work good enough for the outside, but we want to really protect them. So I'm going to put on top of the prime 3 coats on the front and 2 coats on the back. So there's a bunch there. And here's a bunch in here. Oh, I got 1 coat on, so time for coat number 2. Scott's way off in the corner over there, putting that post back together that the boys put the post in. And bring him some wire. So that's what we're doing. Finally putting this back together. Hopefully this post works this time now and stays straight through the monsoons while we're gone. I guess we'll find out next season. You have a special idea?
Yeah.
Can't wait to hear.
You can.
No, I cannot.
Well,
I'm so excited.
are you really?
I am. Oh,
I don't know.
actually kind of looks like it's beat in there. Did you beat that in there?
I certainly did.
Well, who knew?
They're really tying it in there.
Yeah, they are.
You just want to come around here.
Oh, with the wire?
Yeah.
All right. Have at her, Mr. Smarty Pants. Oh, what a beautiful day it turned out to be again. Garbage over there, somebody's driving by throughout.
Wow. That's a tough piece of
What?
wood.
Oh, is it? Well, that's good, I guess.
We will take advantage of these cleats here and the fence posts. You give me something to grab onto. Where's that other place? Over there.
What?
By the reel.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna turn this off. And I'll turn it back on when your magic has happened. Whoops, nice catch. Tightening up this line. Yay. Of course, you know. Turn into your brother Larry now. The older you get. Gotta bleed every time you do a job.
But he learned it from me. Even when he's on my job and one of my kids are there, He's not bleeding. Don't hit him in the head with a 2x4.
Yeah,
Give him a
right.
hospital.
Good grief.
Oh.
Give it another loop for the next one.
Come on.
Leave the DNA everywhere. Alright. Got this done. Reattached. All 3 wires. Very fabulous. Nice and straight. Hopefully this stays now. The things that happen when I don't have the camera on, but we just had a swarm of bees. And I mean a swarm. It was almost spooky. It was one of those things where it's like, do not move. They must have been a whole hive relocating or something, because wow, it was thousands. God, I wish I would have had the camera on. Measured out from our site plan where the house is supposed to get moved to. You can kind of see those. You just put some rocks right now like that down there. And clean out a lot of foliage and stuff. I'll do some more later, but before the rock comes, the AB comes, that's supposed to go underneath the house. So getting that ready. Well, you know I'm always behind on putting these videos out, and so a lot has happened between a couple videos ago. I'll put a link in there at the end. And now, so with the permitting process. So anyways, I have to get the computer out because it's too small. The attachments are too small to read on my phone and blah, blah, blah. So anyways, here it comes. Hang on. So we got through the initial application process, and now we've been dealing with flood. So this is, if you remember correctly in that last couple of emails ago, so this is the email we received from the flood department, and here's the letter and the things that they wanted fixed, which was I'll show you here quick. So this was the letter they send you, and as you can see, this is the first review. Who reviewed it? Blah blah blah. See the attached comments and on the site plan and the elevation certificate. So we know we needed to deal with both. So here is the site plan, and notice all these little notes, la la la, all these little things. This is our responsibility to take care of this. There's nothing really extravagant on here. Scott actually called and talked to that Brian Fryhover and found out exactly what he needed. So that's on us to make those little corrections. But then there's these little things here. So couldn't leave that blank. This is a elevation certificate that we paid the company to take care of for us. So they wanted that where the red marks are. There's just a couple little things here. Elevation of the finished floor and the elevation of the lowest point servicing, which there isn't going to be any anyways, but they don't like that. And then they wanted these notes added, and specifically told what to do. So, you know, but the rest of it was all good. So this was the first review from the flood department, which is all part of the permitting process that we got back from them. Now this is all the stuff that we had presented to them, and now they're turning it all back to us with these corrections on them like you do in middle school. So there you go. And then now I'll tell you what happened with the next thing. Hang on. So we corrected the site plan, and the surveyor corrected the elevation certificate, and this is what I sent her. This was the corrections. We just left the little flow marks on there because he said that was fine. We took all this off because that's what Scott understood that needed to be done. And this was a corrected copy that we got from the surveyors. And as it turns out, these black and white photos apparently were not acceptable to her. Now, this has nothing to do with flood, these colored pictures. Nothing. So I really didn't think it would matter. And that was from the Home Depot service that I had been using right there in town, because they'll do copies or scans or send emails for you. So I just had them scan all this corrected paperwork, and so I could put it all in one email and sent it to the address as requested, and felt good about it, glad it was done, and wait for the response. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, 2 coats on the bottom and 3 coats on the sides and the top. So that's, no, 2 coats. Anyways, yeah. So with the primer, it's 3 coats all the way around. So yeah, that's ready for trim. Scott will start to put that up tomorrow, I hope. So there you go. Way down at the other end. Way down there. And now I gotta finish this post quick. Oh, chickens. Yeah, main thing is these battery died when I was filming when we were out here earlier today. But now it's quite windy, so hopefully you can still hear me. But I just wanted to show you, yeah, we just put this all back together. So these are separate. These 2 are on the same wire. These 2 are on the same wire too. He's got the tighteners there, and yeah, so we had to go through and tighten everything up again, both lanes here, but did a really good job, and hopefully this works now. So this is what the post replaced. It's a cement packed T-post, but I think I'm gonna dig a hole maybe next year though, I don't know, and put it like right there. So add another one, because this is a long distance between these 2 T-posts. I think we thought we were running out of posts. At any rate, okay, that's done. We're just trying to focus on trying to get things finished up that we need to before we go back to Wisconsin. So still have not gotten our permit. Why? I do not know. I got a couple calls in to people trying to figure that out. So I'll let you know when we find that out. I do not remember these blooming last year or budding out. It looks like there's a purple flower too, little one. I have no idea. Craziness. Kind of pretty. Absolutely have no idea what kind of plant this is. I suppose I should try and find out. And I think I need a hedge trimmer because these are wild. But they're all along the property here. Just noticed this today. Hmm.